right, so Alyssa, tell us, so like what, you know, give us a little bit of an idea of like why this? Like what has brought you to this? What has caused you to stoop to this level?
Thanks, Dave.
My name is Rachel Reed.
My name is Megan Brown.
My name is Jennifer Little, and I'm Alyssa's friend.
I am Alyssa's mother.
So she was my boss.
And I am a good friend of hers.
I'm her brother. Same Ken.
I am Alyssa's friend. Friend? A co-worker?
Steve Brown, I'm her brother-in-law.
Probably more specifically, she's my work wife.
And I'm Alyssa's older sister.
Okay, so why don't you guys tell us what you think about your Aunt Lily?
Awesome. I love her. She's fun and awesome.
She's my good luck charm at flea markets, so I have some really awesome things around the house that I don't think I would have gotten if it hadn't been for her.
It is live, laugh, and love, one of them slogans that you get at Pier 1 Imports. I'd say that fits here pretty well.
And there's nothing better than Alyssa. She's kind, she's caring, she's one of the most selfless people I think that you could probably ever meet.
So I've gotten the question on why don't you just do internet dating, which is like a petri dish on my insecurities first and foremost, but I think one of my best qualities is my friends and family, and there's no way to portray that in online dating. My context, my joy, everybody that's a male that's looking for a Christian woman wants a Proverbs 31 woman, and I just don't cut it. So this gives me an opportunity to show the best parts of me, which is my community, people that I do life with. If the result of that is that somebody sees it and says, hey, that girl is onto something, perfect. I didn't really mean to do the
Oh, it's going to be in there. Do you have other nervous tics or strange idiosyncrasies that we should?
Dave.
We can devote a special section of the video to that.
Do you have? Shut up in there.
What's your favorite Alyssa memory?
My favorite Alyssa memory is we went to Florida together for a conference, and we got in the car and we're driving to Kansas City to the airport, and I'm very much a quality time person and want to know people I'm with, and I thought, oh, here's 2.5 hours trapped in the car with her, I'm going to get to know her really well. And we got probably to Lamar, which is about 30 minutes from here, and she just looked at me and she said, are you going to ask me questions the whole way there? Because I thought we could be quiet and listen to the radio, as she turns up the radio. And we just laughed.
I think one of my favorite memories, and probably just super random, was the year that she came in when she was like deathly ill. And I think it was for my birthday. I don't know, it was for something that I was celebrating, but it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. Like, I was like, oh, but she made a big deal out of it. Like, she just wanted me to feel special and to know that even though she was like super sick, she was thinking of Rachel, and I was just like, you're goofy. But it definitely made my day, and I think I hadn't seen her in like a month or two because she had been away from work, and so that was really fun, just that she made the point to, like, I'm not missing this, even though I was like, I could miss this, it's not that big of a deal.
About 3 years ago, we were all playing dodgeball for her birthday, and my brother-in-law actually was there because she had asked us to bring family and just whoever, and he had, through the course of the game, accidentally hit her with the dodgeball in the chest twice. Second time that it happened, she didn't know this guy from Adam. She knew his name and that was it. She just stops on the court holding the ball and says, Joseph, if you hit me in the cans one more time, I am gonna fight you.
So, if you were gonna have to boil it down and describe her in 3 words, what would those be?
I was trying to think of this earlier. I would say vibrant, funny,
and I would say invested.
I would say perceptive, stylish, and ballsy.
Fantastic, generous, and silly. Quick-witted / wise, because kind of the same but kind of different.
So wit and wisdom.
Yes, that's good.
So go ahead and describe Alissa in 3 words.
Genuine.
Are you getting verklempt?
Only a matter of...
I could describe Alissa in 3 words. It would be genuine, funny, and loyal.
So if you could sum up Alissa using song lyrics, what would they be?
You can't buy me love, love. Dancing Queen, we could go with that. Dancing Queen. Alright, now Foxy Lady keeps coming on. Foxy.
She once texted me that her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. I didn't really understand what that was about.
Well, I tell him real straight up, and that is 2 things. Be real careful.
My one piece of advice would be, don't let her get bored. Don't be boring. Don't be dull. You don't have to be on all the time, but you've got to make it interesting.
I would say, as much as Alissa likes to be in charge, she also likes somebody else to be in charge. So take control.
I'd say, son, I've been praying for you since before I put on pants, and I don't like wearing pants.
I'm curious a little bit when you say what guys say they're looking for on these internet dating sites. Where's the misconnection there?
I think maybe it's because it's so focused on physicality and it's so focused on canned elevator speeches, and I don't know, it kind of like propagates this false sense of intimacy because you do so much like emailing, writing, chatting, and I know lots of people that have met people online, so I have no problem with other people doing it. More power to you, you be you. But it just doesn't work for me. And so we were sitting around kind of laughing, joking around about how to get me a man, and I have a lot of talented friends, including people who like to make videos, and so we had like a little light bulb. Let's do a marketing video and I'll be the product. Yeah, there's another one of those awkward.
So in a lot of ways, it's a chance to see what it's like to be in a relationship with you by seeing what your relationships are
Yeah,
like.
to get a 360-degree idea of what is Alissa Owsley. More far and above just what I look like or how I answer the question, what are you looking for in a man? It just allows the world, the people outside of my circle of friends, to see me and say, hey, maybe that's the girl. I'm gonna shoot her an email or something like that. Or smoke signal, carrier pigeon. The big thing that I would love in a man, actually is really kind of a deal breaker for me, is if he can't make me laugh. I have dated men in the past who bore me. That sounds really pretentious, but I just love laughing, and I love wit, and I love non-mean sarcasm, and so he has to make me be able to belly laugh, I think. Beyond that, he has to have a heart for Jesus, and he cannot force me to go camping because I hate camping. So I'm cool with buying him tents and sending him off into the wilderness with his friends with a case of beer. Just please, oh God, don't make me go with you. It'd be nice if he had a job or some level of ambition. I mean, I've been taking care of myself for years, so I don't necessarily need a guy to do that for me, but I don't really want him to be a slouch and a mooch. Beyond that, just fun, intelligent. Can I stop now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
kindergarten, I cried because she was my little pal. We did a lot of things together. She was easy to have around. But when I took her to school, her teacher, who happened to be a good friend of mine, told me, you know that Alissa is the smartest kid I have in my class, and most of the kids in this class need a full-time psychiatrist or a counselor, and she goes around helping everybody. So, and up until then, I thought she was a very quiet and shy person, but I guess I was wrong, because when she went to school, that's when she started to bloom. One of the mean things I did to my children was I sent them to a very small Christian school. And Alissa, I don't know what grade she was in. She was probably 11 or 12 years old. And they didn't do Halloween, so they did historic characters. And Alissa dressed up as Rahab the harlot before the wall fell. She was pretty proud of that. She thought she looked very, very beautiful, and she did. She looked much like a harlot. One of her best friends, Brett, fell out of a tree and broke everything he had. And so we were feeling a little sorry for him, so we sent Alissa over there to entertain him, which she is awesome at doing. And that night, Brett said to his mom, "Mom, please don't let Alissa come over. She exhausts me, and I can't keep up with her anymore." I mean, he has arms in slings and things. You have to enjoy her zaniness. You have to enjoy who she is. She's not a cookie cutter girl. There is no way anybody would ever call her that. She loves clean sheets and a clean house, but she doesn't like to do it. And another thing she's always done from being a very young child is she's made everybody laugh. And she's not funny if she is trying to be funny. She's funny when she is herself, which is awesome. And I gotta tell you, my greatest regret is her mom, is that I didn't write everything down, because I could have a bestseller.
So the question, what do I have to offer to a man? This is why I am asking my friends and family to say that part, so I don't have to. I'm curious as to what they're gonna say.
I would say Alyssa's worst habit is cursing around young children.
Yeah, she swears in front of my kids sometimes.
Oh, probably saying that's what she said.
Well, she's addicted to sonic waters, and I think that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
She buys tires really often. This is a conversation I've had more than once. I think she thinks that the only thing necessary to maintain a car is to buy tires every year. And so I think that sometimes you gotta help her out there a little bit.
I mean, on paper, I think I actually am fairly qualified. I have a really good job. I own my own home. I drive a decent car. I have lots of friends and family. Above average intelligence, I think. Huge lips. So there's that. The reason that I have a lot to offer a man is because I'm very, very intentional about loving well and being loved well in return. And I think that's going to be evident as you guys get to meet my friends and family. But I'm not afraid to do hard work in a relationship. I'm not afraid of conflict. I'm not afraid of imperfect men who come with wounds. Great. I just want to find somebody who knows to the very fiber of their being why they need Jesus and what the cross meant. And beyond that, I think I'm pretty low maintenance.
All right, then.